I can't see anyone, but I can't see anyone, but I can't see.
So your overall thoughts and feelings about the police department?
Sure. I think overall with the police department, overall, 90% of the police officers go by the law.
So what's the first thing you think of when you hear police?
I guess like I'm not protected. Now that I know the true definition of police and what they're here for, they're not here for the people.
Like police hat, they press out any black person they see. They think all black people bad, everything like that. That's why I don't like them. They lock you up for no reason and all that, like for real.
Do you think there's a general mistrust between the African American community and cops in general?
I think between the ages of under the age of 30, clearly yes, because part of it is their persona or the makeup of how they approach themselves professionally.
No, I think it is a racial issue when push comes to shove, because it happened. Would it had happened to me?
You just told me your boyfriend's a cop, so just watch what you say. But
no, I didn't say watch what I say. What I said was that it gives me a unique perspective. My personal perspective about what's going on with police brutality is that all these situations that people keep talking about are not all the same situation. They're all complicated situations. People try and paint them as real black and white, but they're really not. There are a lot of factors that are involved in each of these incidents. It's not just A plus B equals C. Each incident is unique, and each incident has, sometimes both people were at fault.
Eric Garner.
Bad. Not a good experience.
Okay, and how do you feel situations like that can be prevented in the future?
I feel like they really need to start asking questions, and when you have a situation like that, they just jump to their conclusion, not the right conclusion.
I mean, I feel sorry for the family, but I also feel for the police, because when you have a problem, who do you call? Right. The police, right?
In DC, I watched a kid get arrested on his front steps just for being black, and they made up some BS charge about him loitering or whatever, but it was his own fucking house.
Right,
so
right.
it's just, yeah, so it's pretty jacked up.
Well, basically they profile and harass innocent people, and but they're supposed to serve and protect the community, but it seems like the community is running from them.
To be respected. They do a wonderful job. In any community, I feel that they're doing a great job to protect us.
When there's police around, do you feel safe?
Oh, no, not at all. I can't even lie. When police around, it makes me a little uncomfortable. It makes me have to watch them closely. Just have to keep my eye on them, because you just never know nowadays, especially with everything that's going on.
So the idea here is to learn to have a better relationship with the cops, because they're going to be in our lives, and we need them in our lives. To have this war with them, yes, it's unfair that these kids were killed the way they were, and that gentleman was, asphyxiated the way he was. Yeah, that's very unfair. But was it fair that they killed two cops in revenge? No.
When I think of police, I think about how unfortunate the FOP has been to the police department, and not creating an atmosphere here in the community where the police needs the community. And the FOP has in fact carried themselves as if to say they're going to support a policeman whether he's right or wrong. And that right there is a very disheartening for a citizen in the community to in fact hear the policeman be so arrogant and be so disregarding of law and order themselves.
We have a bad attitude, and they have a bad attitude, so we all have to work on the same thing.
I got you.
Hey, it's even Steven.
Even Stevens. That you heard it here first.
So I'm gonna do a little word association with you. So I'm gonna say police, and I want the first thing that comes to your mind.
Protection.
I can't